A specially crafted golden arrow was swiftly shot, and the running deer fell to the ground in an instant. At that moment, the king wore a proud smile. However, when he walked up to the deer, he saw its sorrowful eyes, as if he had seen them before. The next second, the deer transformed into his beloved queen. It turned out that the queen was the goddess of the great mountain, sent to the mortal world to experience human emotions. A few years ago, she had met Carl, who was still a prince at the time, and the two had married, living an enviable and happy life. But Carl's favorite activity was hunting, and the kind-hearted queen could not bear to see him kill recklessly. She had pleaded with him countless times to stop hunting, for as a goddess, her duty was to protect all the creatures in the forest. Carl agreed to her requests on the surface, but he continued to hunt in secret with his men. The queen was heartbroken, and Carl too felt regret in his heart. As he held her tightly, the sky suddenly grew dark, and a thunderstorm broke out. The queen knew this meant the mountain god, her father, had arrived. Even in her final moments, the queen continued to beg her father not to harm Carl. In his rage, the mountain god did not kill Carl, but instead cast a curse, turning him into an ugly beast. Only true love could break the curse. From then on, the castle was swallowed by the forest, becoming eerie and isolated from the world. 100 years later, a starving merchant accidentally stumbled upon the palace. When the merchant was ready to leave, the striking red rose in the garden caught his eye. However, just as he picked the rose, a massive stone statue suddenly roared to life. Carl, now transformed into the beast, lunged at the merchant, demanding to know why he had stolen his most precious rose. Carl gave the merchant one day to say goodbye to his family, then ordered him to return to the castle to face punishment, threatening to kill his entire family if he did not comply. In order to protect his father, the merchant decided to honor the deal. However, to Carl's shock, the young man, Belle, who bravely took his father's place, looked exactly like the queen from all those years ago.